Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda, and it is so good to be back home after 2 weeks in Michigan where there was no sweet tea, and fresh off from a trip to QuakeCon. It is good to be back home and to give you a normal video. You know, I have so much information to give you. I met the whole dev team for the new Doom Eternal. I met Todd Howard. I met the guys from Austin, the lead guys from Austin. I have so much information. I have seen so much. I have learned so much. I didn't know how to get it out to you. So this video is going to be an overview of everything I learned at QuakeCon. So you better buckle up. I've got my Vault Boy back there that's signed by Todd Howard. He's going to be along for the ride. And so here we go. I guess it's good to start a QuakeCon overview with Quake. Well, Quake is now free to play. Me and Big T was talking about this, and I had never played Quake until this weekend, and I hate to say that, but it's true. Well, I had played back in the 90s, but I don't guess that counts anymore. But the new Quake Champions is a great game. If you like this battle-type game, it's not a battle royale type, but it is a deathmatch type game. If you like that type game, then get Quake Champions, and it is now free to play, so you have no reason not to try it. It is a smooth and very fast and wonderful game, so get it and try it. It is great. Now on Friday at 11 a.m., not much news had happened. The keynote address was about to happen. We were waiting on the Doom Eternal gameplay reveal. So again, not much news had happened yet. And lo and behold, Todd Howard stepped out on the stage, shocking everyone with some huge news. Well, I'll just let you watch it.
The wave. Oh, thank you. It has been, what? We're taking questions tomorrow. There's a panel. Evidently, there's some Fallout fans here. I understand you have questions and demand answers. There will be a Fallout 76 panel tomorrow where we will randomly answer some of your questions. Give you a lot of good information tomorrow. Hey, again, great to be back here at QuakeCon. It has been many years. I tell you what, the fans here in Texas, man, you guys are some of the best video game fans in the entire world by far. I was reminded, and proof of that, I did a demo for Skyrim years ago, 2011, here, and a very long demo, and in the beginning of it, a woman went into labor and didn't leave. So your love of games, and if you think about Texas and the video game industry, a lot of it, things that inspired us, were created in Texas. Take Origin Systems with Ultima, a game that inspired a lot of our work at Bethesda, created in Austin. Here in Dallas, Doom, a game you may have heard of. These are games that have not just inspired myself, but really set a lot of what is great about video games. Speaking of Austin, we have a studio in Austin working on Fallout 76. And some of you may know we have several Bethesda Game Studios offices kind of around. We have the studio in Maryland. We have the one in Montreal. Austin I mentioned, and I'm excited to say now in Dallas. And it's a great place for us to be. We have worked with a group in Dallas for a while, Escalation Studios. They have done a number of games with us, from Skyrim VR to Fallout VR to Switch. They are now officially Bethesda Game Studios Dallas. And they've been working with us. They are doing key parts of Fallout 76. They're working on Blades and of our next big single-player game, Starfield.
Now, if you're not familiar with Escalation Studios, they have some of their own titles, some of their own Disney titles, but they also helped id Software on the original Doom, the classic original Doom, and the original Rage, and the 2016 Doom. So that is a huge pedigree for a studio, and I am super excited that they are joining the BGS lineup. They are helping them on Fallout 76 right now and are about to start working on Starfield, and that makes me super excited. Now, there was actually a lot of news that happened before the Doom reveal. ESO came out and made an announcement. There was, what was her name? Gina Bruno, that I got to meet, made an announcement about the new expansion Wolf Hunter. And the trailer that I'm about to show you that was shown for the very first time, that is Wolf Hunter, it is coming out on PC August the 13th, which is today, and it is coming out on Xbox and PS4 on August the 28th. And here is that launch trailer right now.
They will pursue you. The hunt is all they know. They have your scent, and nothing will stand in their way. They fight with fang and claw, bow and shield, sword and spell. And you think you will triumph against them? Very well. Let the hunt begin.
They actually gave one more announcement about ESO. There's another expansion coming out this fall called Murkmire. Now, remember I told you that ESO is going to have a new expansion now every quarter. Every 3 months, there's going to be a new expansion. So in 3 months, there's going to be Murkmire. They're going to Black Marsh and talk about the Argonians. So this is very exciting news if you like Elder Scrolls Online at all. Now, there was one more bit of news that happened before the Doom Eternal reveal. Not really news, but they gave more gameplay on Rage 2. And I just have to tell you, I just have to slip this in. I got to play Rage 2. It is amazing. And there will be a full video review from me on Rage 2 coming very, very soon. And of course, that is an exclusive because not many people have been able to play it. The only places that you have been able to play it was at E3 and now at QuakeCon. It is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful game. And I cannot wait to do a review of Rage 2. But there is more gameplay, and I will have that fully in that video coming very soon. I won't have it here because this video would be so long if I did. But now, let's get to Doom. Surely you guys know now the keynote was centered all around the Doom Eternal reveal, and it was amazing, and I'm going to quit talking about it until right after. I just want to show you it again because it is unreal. Here it is.
Please remain
Now this is where I get to brag just a little bit. After the reveal, me and the Wolfman got to meet the entire dev team from Doom Eternal. And we got these. We got the signed picture from Doom from the entire dev team. Now this one is actually not mine nor the Wolfman. Mississippi Queen got this for a free gift for one of my subscribers. So we're going to have a giveaway for this not very long from now. So isn't that cool? This can be one of y'all's. This is... Oh, I'm so excited. That Doom looked amazing, but I've got to move on. What a awesome looking game. I cannot wait for Doom Eternal. Now I'm going to move on to day 2 because I know some of you are very interested in the Fallout 76 stuff. And again, I'm not going to go fully in depth here because I'm going to go very in depth on a specific Fallout 76 video. But let's move on to day 2 and Fallout Day, because that was one of the main reasons I went to QuakeCon, was to see Todd Howard, see the guys from Austin, and I had no idea I was going to get to meet them and get to talk to them about the game itself. So that was amazing. It made my trip. It was wonderful. And this is some of what we learned on that day.
Will emerge. Today's episode, being a better you. In life, we must each deal with the hand we are dealt, performing our assigned role to the best of our capacity. But after total atomic annihilation, you may find the hand you were dealt has been reshuffled. Yes, gone are the simple days of yesteryear. Now the common workman must also be a covert operative. The farmer, a master of the martial arts. The ice cream man, a nuclear physicist. How will you make sense of it all? Simple. Turn to your official Vault-Tec training materials. With these powerful tools in hand, you'll learn to make the most of your natural abilities and better understand what makes you special. Use them to be the best you can be, or someone even better. Your survival depends on it. With your future secure, share your newfound knowledge with others for great benefit. But remember, there's power in diversity. Sometimes who we are isn't a choice at all. In fact, at a particular point in your young life, you may notice that your body has begun going through certain unfamiliar changes. No, it's not puberty, it's mutation. Thanks to our old pal radiation, your DNA has become more interesting. See here? You've now gained the unique abilities of a marsupial in exchange for a mild neurological impairment. Now you've learned how to be a better you. You are completely prepared to achieve your full potential in the role of your choosing. As a hand-picked resident of Vault 76, it is your duty to carefully review your Vault-Tec provided films yearly to fully prepare for the day when you will emerge.
Now guys, as I said, there is a lot of news. There's a lot of news to cover. There's no way I can even mention it here without this video being huge. But just a few things I want to mention. We learned a lot about the perk system, and I'm going to have a whole video on the perk system. We learned a lot more about mutations. I'm going to have a whole video on that. We learned that there will be bobbleheads in this game. We saw that there's going to be a crossbow, and I mean, you can just keep on and on and on. But we learned a little bit more about the beta, but a lot of questions were answered. A lot more questions may have been raised, but it made me more excited for the game, and I hope it did you too. But if you have more questions about Fallout 76, put them down in the comments below, and let me see if I can answer some from what I learned at QuakeCon. Another review that I got to do was on Blades. Now that is coming out this fall as well. It is a free-to-play game, and it truly looked amazing. I'm not exaggerating at all. I thought it was going to look kind of like Oblivion. It kind of does when you look at the trailer, but it is, it looks better than Skyrim. It is amazing when you start playing it on the iPhone 10. I think that's what they had it on there. It looks amazing. It flows. I'm going to do a full review video on that one as well. That is coming out this fall. Again, it is free to play, and if you have an iPhone 10, that's what it's going to come out on first, and then they're going to expand from there. You're going to want to have that. It is free to play, and it's going to be great. So please look for that review video coming out very soon. I also played the Prey DLC, Moon Crash. I love Prey anyway, so that was right up my alley. I enjoyed that so very much. I really appreciated that they had a lot of the charities there at QuakeCon. I've got one of them here. Y'all seen the shirts with all the puppies and the dogs. I had to make a donation to get one. But I literally got notes, and I'm not going over all the notes with y'all because I know my videos are already so long. A new expansion for the Elder Scrolls Legends. If you enjoy that at all, I got into that card game a little bit more while I was down there. I have it on my iPad. I play it occasionally, but there is a new expansion that is coming out very soon. It's called the Isle of Madness. It is based on the Daedric Prince, of course, Sheogorath, and he's got the Wabbajack, so y'all can look for that to come very soon. Now I gotta wrap the video because I know I'm already like 20 minutes in, but QuakeCon was amazing. It is great to be back in the King's Corner, but I cannot tell you how amazing it was. Meeting all these people, talking to all these people, being around the Bethesda folks, it was amazing. I know you probably have a lot of questions, and I have a lot of work to do to get these videos out this week and next week, and maybe even for weeks to come. So one good way to talk to me and to keep in touch with the community that we've built here on the KingFanMan channel, we have Discord now. That link is down below, so be sure and check that out. Also, please check out my Patreon and consider becoming a supporter of this channel. This trip was very expensive, so I could use that support. I want to give a huge shout out to Anastasia for re-upping and expanding her support for this channel. Thank you so much. You made my day, my week, and my month. Thank you so very much for your support of the KingFanMan channel. Hey, if you're not supporting this channel, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, why not? That's free. So just click on that button and do that, guys. It is so good to be the KingFanMan. It's so good to be able to do this kind of stuff for you guys, and thank you for taking the time to be on this channel, be a supporter of this channel if you do that, but just for being a part of this community, I appreciate that so much. And I will be seeing you very soon with more QuakeCon info that I've got, and we'll go into a deeper dive into Fallout 76 and more. I am the KingFanMan. I will see you guys soon.